The gospel is not just about the guilty made innocent, but bringing honor to the shameful. Now, get this. Jesus experiences incredible amount of shame on the cross. The Son of God, the perfect one, dying like a criminal, publicly exposed on the cross naked, public shame and humiliation. Why? Because he wants to bring honor to people. There's this guy in the Old Testament named Mephibosheth. And he is the grandson of Saul. You guys remember Saul, right? Saul, who was chasing David to kill David down. Here's this young man that's dealing with his life. He's dealing with brokenness. He's full. His mind is messed up because he feels like an orphan, and he feels like someone's been after him his whole life. He doesn't have a dad. His grandpa's gone. His family's been shamed because Saul and made all these bad choices. So he's dealing with this physical issue of being crippled. So he probably spends his days begging for money. He is an outcast of society. He is shamed. So when David's the king, he says, is there something I could do to show Jonathan's family some honor? And some of his servants came to him and they said, David, the only person we know about is this crippled man named Mephibosheth. He's crippled. He's kind of shameful. And David says, bring him here. Bring him to the king's table. Having someone sitting at a table with you is a sign of honor. Sharing a meal, bringing them to your table. How much more for the king to bring a crippled man to the table? So they bring Mephibosheth in, and he comes in, and guess what he does? He gets his feet, he gets his lameness covered, he gets his shame covered by the table of fellowship as he fellowships with the king. And listen, the King of glory has made room for you at his table to cover your shame. And listen, beloved, he will use us as the body of Christ to cover the shame of those that are broken, those that are lame, those that have jacked up mindsets and socially broken. And David chooses in that moment to honor down. And I love that it's a picture of Jesus, that he says, you know what, you're lame, but I want to cover your brokenness. I want to cover your brokenness with the table of fellowship. In 2 Samuel chapter 9, verse 12, it says, from that time on, Mephibosheth ate regularly at David's table, like one of the king's own sons.